Trying to get cinematic up in this biatch, I guess. I don't really know anymore. I don't know how to do this cinematic stuff, but I'm gonna keep trying it because I think it's cool looking. I like the shallow depth of field, you know. But eventually I'm gonna move over to my actual mirrorless camera. So yeah, okay, we're good there, I think. Anyway, this is my bed that I've been sleeping on. The other day, well, I guess it's been weeks ago, since it started cooling off, I've been trying to, as budget allows, as quickly as possible, build in here, as like once, you know, it starts getting hotter and hotter, it starts getting harder and harder to, you know, do anything substantially as far as like physical labor inside a tin can. So it's pretty difficult. So I got that out of there the hardest way possible. Okay, sweet. I never really considered myself out of shape or anything like that, because I try to get, you know, try to be active. But I also feel like if you have to say the words, I try to be, and then follow it by something positive. Yeah, I feel like if you have to say, I try to be, and then follow it by something positive, it means you're really not. Like, I try to be active and go to the gym, but like, maybe like 5 times a month, you know, like, if that, maybe, yeah, maybe once a month. Oh, hello there. So like, if something's like a passion of yours and you really enjoy it and you really want to pursue it and stuff, I feel like you should just do it. You know, you don't need to try to be passionate about something. So the problem here is that this bed is too tall. Camera is too short. Okay, whatever, there we go. So the problem is this bed is too tall. I made it to where it sits like 12 inches, and I don't know what I was thinking. I thought it was the right thing, and it's not. It's just not. It was like, okay, so you know the shelving, like cubes, they're like 11 inches. You know what I'm talking about, they're everywhere, like the cube storage. And then they have the sliding things in and out. I was thinking about doing that underneath, but I like the plastic tote idea for now, and then maybe eventually turn it into drawers. But I do like the tote idea just because it is like I can move the totes in and out. I don't have to rely on just drawers, because the bed is wider than this gap here. So if I had drawers, I couldn't utilize the full space, I guess. So I'm not gonna do drawers. I'm gonna just use the plastic totes like I've been using. So I'm pulling everything out and then cutting off the legs and then putting it all back. That's what I'm gonna do in the next, as quickly as possible. Because I have about 2.5 hours until the sun starts going down, and that's not long enough. So wish me luck is what I'm getting at. Why would I save this? Why would I save this? All right. I saved that little thing. I got this random piece of wood. I got this for some reason. I can't wait till I get the bulk of this construction done. That way I can start like actually having stuff in here that makes sense. Proper storage and whatnot. There it is. I'm gonna need to charge this also, so should have done that already, but I did not. So doesn't do it well. And the problem is I glued the shit out of all this, so that's gonna be frustrating. Try to remove everything after I glued it all. But, you know, whatever. I made this bed. That's funny. I'm gonna lie in it, but I'm not. I made this bed and then I'm gonna fix it and then lie in it. Right? Right. Okay, so here's the thing that I don't know is best. Should I, because what I was thinking, I'm gonna try to, I guess, cut the bottom of the legs off. That way I can keep this whole setup here. Even though it's not like the greatest. Wow, that's not even touching that one. That's impressive. But like, look how sturdy this is. That's amazing. I'm really proud of myself for that. I gotta tear it all apart. So, oh, what is this? Don't need that. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but this is where we're at. So it is whatever it is. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna cut the bottoms off of all these legs and then drop it. Where's my measuring tape? I got this neon fucking thing. This is obnoxious color. It helps me find things. Okay, so right now the bed's 13 inches tall, which the issue is I'm gonna get a thicker mattress because I don't even have a proper mattress, and then I can't sit up even without a mattress. Gosh, I need to fix this. This is bad. Look at that. Oh my gosh, can you see that? That's terrible. Okay, one thing at a time. This goes here, right? Oh no, that goes there. I didn't realize that wasn't screwed in. I guess it doesn't matter because I need to unscrew everything. Yeah, the bottom legs. So to the top is 13. These totes. So I'm gonna build it off of these totes, and they're like 6.5 inches tall, I believe. Yeah, so I need at least, let's be realistic, like 8, I'm gonna say 8 inches from there to there, and right now it's 11.5. So if I drop it 3.5 inches, that'd be 8. That gives me 1.5 inches clearance of play, which I think that'll be good. I think. So, realistically, I could cut it off 3.5 inches, which is just above the L brackets that I've been using. So that's kind of neat, I guess. How I get this off? Can I just pull, rip? I don't want to break it, but like. So this one, I'm cutting off the top. Wonder if I should go live. Probably not. I don't want people to see this. Not live. Okay. Because then that's kind of embarrassing, right? I don't really know. Maybe I'll go live one day. Doing this stuff. You ever seen a van build live? I bet that would be boring though, because I'm not going to read the, you know, whatever. Oh yeah, let's go. Get some. This is crazy. That's the top. Okay. So, I did that. Let's see. I think if I cut the legs and then unscrewed and unglued or whatever, that would be better. So let's do that. I'm gonna cut the legs and then go from there. So 3.5 inches and then the Sharpie. Okay. Look at this though. Excuse me. Yeah, I might not do the privacy thing anymore because it's hard to see anything. Fuck. Ow. This is ridiculous. Why did I think this was a good idea? Irritate the shit out of myself sometimes. This is not the way to do this. Don't try this at home. Fuck. Okay. Why did I think a handsaw would be a smart solution? Sometimes spending the money is just the better way to go about everything. Unfortunately, that's just the reality of life. Money, convenience charges. Sometimes it's worth it because then you don't have to spend the time. You know? And time is much more valuable than pretty much anything that we have. So why prioritize? Like, whatever, never mind. Oh, okay. This is not that I don't do that, it's just that it's not permanent, so that's cool. I think I'm able to get this thing out of here. I know I've already glued this together. How ridiculous of a solution is to just cut this bullshit. This is tough because I can't even see, you know, don't even know what I'm looking at, but whatever. So yeah, I mean, sometimes prioritizing time is the best solution, you know? So like, I don't know, a little power thing, it's like 50 bucks, you know, and this was 18. But the amount of time, you know, because most of us these days we trade our time for money. You know, we work for an hourly wage, in other words. And so if we make 20 an hour, that means every hour of our life is worth $20 when we're at work. So if you translate that to your personal time, how much time am I spending using this $15 tool or whatever it was, 15, 17 bucks? Or I could have spent 50 and saved myself a crap ton of time after the fact. So I would have spent more time buying the tool. So you kind of like, I try to do that as best as I can, but I completely underestimated the amount of time it would take to use this versus a power tool. So that was my problem. If I understood how difficult and time consuming this would have been, I would have opted for the power tool. That's sort of my thought process. I just didn't calculate the actual, or I guess I didn't know the actual price time-wise for this versus power tool. So, whoops. And how complicated it was. Man, I slammed this into my shin like a month ago, and it's still indented into my shin. Like, it's still painful. It's still, there's still a mark. Like, the teeth are just, pow, right in my shin. It's a crazy amount of blood. Like, it didn't look bad, like, after I wiped everything away, like, the blood away, but it's still there. It's crazy. And, like, right next to it, it's painful still. So I think I fucked my bone up. I don't know. Can you say fuck on YouTube? I don't really know those rules. And I understand this is terrible, dangerous way to do this, so let me not do it this way. It's about to be dark, and this is gonna be rough. It's fucking working. Shit. No, okay, you're not pulling that off. Okay, well, you're just gonna have to work around it. Okay. Come on. Fuck. Okay. Shit. That's fucking tall. Whatever, man. We did not know the answer. I missed the way you make me feel. Nice. Okay. Dude, the whole time I was in 4K. What's the point? I'm surprised I have any memory left on this phone. Probably don't. Maybe none of this is saving. Wouldn't that be crazy? Ah! Shit. That's pretty freaking ridiculous looking, but it helps it stay while it happens. Didn't even fucking fit. Good job, Adam. Why is that? Ah, goof. Goof. Okay. What the shit? Strip the bit or strip the... Maybe both. I don't really know. Definitely the fucking bit. Oh my gosh. That is a wreck. Okay. Let's try this. No, sweet. Good job, Adam. Well, here's the scoop. I tried my best here. It's pretty darn sturdy. I chopped the bottom part of the legs off. The problem is I ran out of battery on my drill bit, or my drill. And can't find the freaking charger. I got a full 200 amp hour battery, full. Can't find the plug charger thingy. So to be continued again. Whatever, it is what it is. So I'm gonna pack up because the sun's almost down, and once that sun goes down in about 15 minutes, I'm gonna be cold and dark. So gotta go. So first of all, let me tell you that I messed up my voice. I don't know. I guess I don't think I'm getting sick. My voice does not get warmed up, and maybe that's what's happening. I don't know. But I was fine this morning. I felt a little sluggish. I was fine this morning, and then it just, as the day went on, and I'm like, I have to speak loudly sometimes at work and whatever. And anyway, I guess something happened, and now I'm gargling or whatever. So there's that. Just had to address the elephant in the room, or whatever people say. Secondly, I think it's hilarious that it happened today, because yesterday was my day off, but I didn't really feel that great, so I didn't do anything. And I told myself, I'm like, all right, cool. So I took, since I didn't finish the video yesterday, I didn't finish. I was like, I'll do it tomorrow after work. I'll finish up like the little voiceover. I'll show you the flooring I put in after the fact on, I think I did it Sunday.
And, you know, I'll kind of wrap up the video, kind of like what I'm doing now. And then this happened, which is funny. I apologize. It sounds probably terrible. But I promised myself I was going to make a video every week. I promised you guys I was going to make a video every week. And so that's the update. It is what it is. Which I like the new way I'm doing things. And I say new way because my original plan for this channel, and if you look back on some of the older videos, they're all like art. It's live videos from making artwork and stuff. I have this other calling that I really, really, really spend most of my creative energy on, is my world building project, which up until, well, just basically this whole time, it's been world building and not anything to do with artwork. That's why you haven't seen me make anything new in a long time. I have I just documenting life, man. That's where I was going. So I have am I really close? I feel like my head's cut off. We're gonna get through this, okay? You and me, we're getting through this. At least it's not like a nasty cough. It's like you got a scratch, kind of. I don't know. Anyway, I forgot it again. God, this is funny. It's so funny. Oh yeah. So the artwork, that was the original thing, right? Just sharing the artwork, going live every week, talking, do a live show, go through like what I'm learning that week, and it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But I sold my laptop in April of last year, 2024, and I immediately bought a new laptop. So I had a MacBook Pro M1 Max, and it dude, it could fly through any application until it got to Blender. But I realized that's user error because I had the same problem. So I sold my laptop. I'm so silly. I've wasted so much money trying to figure life out. Whatever. So I sold that laptop. I sold that for like $1,700 or something. And then I rolled that into a new laptop, Windows laptop. I don't know Windows. I know Apple. I like Apple. Apple runs, like, I love it. I don't consider myself a fanboy. I just really enjoy that OS versus Windows. Windows is just so complicated to me. And I understand that people like that because of that. You can customize literally everything on it. I just don't care. I don't want it customized. I just want it to work. I don't want to be able to, I don't want to have to open the laptop and tweak everything. I just want to open the laptop and get to work. So that's my issue with Windows. Because every time I open it, it was like, oh, you need an update here. You need to do this here. You need that. Why? I just want it to work. So anyway, it doesn't work. The whole laptop just freaking, now it's a brick. It won't even turn on. It just stays on the logo screen. So I'm like, okay. So I spent basically from April, the end of April, to 2 or 3 weeks ago, like the end of the year. So like 9 months, right? No. October, November, 8 months of trying to figure out this computer for it to only just stop working completely. So I'm like, okay, I can't work like that, right? Because I really, my whole idea was to just learn Blender and learn Unreal Engine and get it all set up and ready to go, and it never, ever, ever worked. And I couldn't get things installed. I couldn't get things to run properly. The CPU would just skyrocket, and it would not use the GPU no matter what I did, no matter what the internet told me, no matter what the customer service people did. Like, it just never ever worked. and it would just lag and crash, and it was a nightmare just to try to open the laptop. And then by the time I got it to actually run, I would need an update, and then it was just updating like, it's just a nightmare. So I'm just like, I don't want to do any of this. Don't want to do it. Now it's just a brick, so I have to ship it, which they're like, all right, give me your return address. And I'm like, I don't have a return address. I live in my van. And they're like, well, we need a physical address. I was like, can you just leave it, like, send it to the post office and I'll go pick it up? And they're like, no, we need a residential address. It has to be residential. I was like, the only thing I have is my parents' address 1,000 miles away. And that's not going to work because I'm not there. And I'm not driving 1,000 miles just to pick up a laptop. That's just not going to happen. So I'm going to have to borrow somebody's address for this laptop. And then I'm selling it and going back to Mac. Because it's just, for me, it just makes so much, like, my whole entire workflow, I had to, like, figure out, just to transfer files is a nightmare. I can't wait to sell this PC. I don't know what I was thinking. I wanted a gaming laptop. I thought it would be fun to get back into gaming and whatever else, but I realized that if I double up my battery, which it's a 200 amp hour battery, so roughly, what does it say, 2,500 watts of power, and which is quite a bit. But if I doubled that to 5,000 watts, I can run a little like PlayStation. So why don't I just do that instead of spending $4,000 on basically a paperweight? I want to get rid of it, get a Mac, and then buy a PlayStation 5. And then just game, because even setting up games on the laptop was just a mess. Like, dude, I don't want to have to update constantly everything. I couldn't just sit down and open the laptop and get straight to whatever I wanted to do. I couldn't get straight to anything. And I understand people like that. People like it like that. That's what they enjoy about Windows. That's what they enjoy about the Android phones. That's what they like. I don't like any of that stuff. I don't want to tweak it. I don't want to fine tune, overclock. I don't care about any of that stuff. It doesn't interest me. It doesn't excite me. And it just distracts me from what I actually like to do, which is just make some artwork and play some games. I don't care about all the extra stuff to get that much more performance out of it. I don't care. I don't care. No offense to anybody that loves that stuff, because I get it. I get it. Tweaking with stuff is fun. Just not for me on a Windows. You know, like, I don't care. So, unfortunately, there's a huge mistake as far as financials go. But you know, that's nothing new for me. I spend a lot of money to try to make money. I spend a lot of money making mistakes. And unfortunately, that's the price I've had to pay. But I see it as paying for education. I have to, because otherwise I get upset about it. But yeah, you're paying to learn. Of course, it sucks to learn that way. It sucks to pay out a bunch of money, because, like, I took a loss on my laptop and then I took a loss on the other laptop. So that's unfortunate. But you know, whatever. That's life. So anyway, you guys want to see the floor I installed? And then I'll let this video wrap up, I think. I gotta do laundry. So maybe you guys can tag along for that, just as some visuals. I don't know. I don't think just me standing here talking or sitting here talking is going to be that exciting. But like I said in the last video, I'm just going to keep learning and keep growing and keep getting better. And hopefully the next video will be cooler and cooler. And every video after that just keeps getting a little bit better. It's really tough for me to make these videos also, because I don't like attention. I don't like showing my face on the internet. And I don't like sharing my opinions very often. especially to people that I don't know on the internet. So this is extremely out of my comfort zone, and I don't even like people seeing my hair. Does this look better? Kinda. Yeah. Sure, fuck it. Oh, I need to take a fat. I'll come with you guys, or you'll come with me to do a thumbnail. So I cut up my hand, okay? So you'll see, can you see it? Nice. I cut my hand there and on the palm here. So yeah, definitely need to get more lighting in here. I've got another roll of the, how do you pronounce this? Is it Govee? Govee? The LED that change colors and stuff. Well, whoops. Just whoops. Let's put that back. Yeah, I like them. They just make everything look a little weird. Like the colors off. And it may just be the colors I'm choosing to have. But there's like an orange color that makes... I freaking love hot sauce, okay? Absolutely love it. And it's gonna probably be ingrained in this video series because I love hot sauce. And I think that's kind of a fun little thing to add. Super side note, I wasn't gonna talk about that, but yeah. But it makes the hot sauce look like red, and the hot sauce is actually orange. So whatever. Check out this flooring. I'll show you guys this flooring. So, I sanded this bit, clearly not a ton because the whatever still, but I got these bricks, you know, like sanding bricks, and I sanded it down to where this stuff is flat. So the goal with this, I'm covering up all of this eventually, and the goal is to get another battery, which I understand I shouldn't use this as a shelf. Okay, let's just move past that. Anyway, yeah, so I found this flooring on clearance, and it's 1 foot square each. And so there's 20 of them in a pack, so I figured that'd give me a few to screw up because I don't have 20 square feet to do. It goes like to there. You can kind of like finger length there all the way to here. That's it. And then I got it up to the bed, just up under here. You know, just to kind of, and then there's gonna be like anyway, yeah, so far so good. I really don't have a plan. That's why I stopped talking. I don't know what there's gonna be. There's gonna be something. Because I don't want to have to like I don't want to accidentally sweep things under the bed, you know? Like, I don't want it to become like a catch-all for like crumbs or storing random crap like this. Like, why do I need those shouldn't be down there. But am I gonna fix it now? Nope. Shit. Fuck. Damn it. Okay, whatever. The extra battery's gonna go here, out to here. No, I lied. Out to there. And then that'll overlap barely on this. So that'll fit up under, kind of like it does up under here. Like you can kind of see the lip there. And under here, you can kind of see where it goes up under there. That way it just tucks under. Same thing here. Tucks under. And then I've got another piece of wood that's going to close this off after I finish filling that in. So instead of the, you know, focusing on the artwork and all that, like I was just saying, I have decided to just share the progress, share the journey, even if it's not progress for that week, I'm going to share all the nonsense that I've been up to, I guess, or some of it. Which is why I am just kind of rolling with this voice, rolling with being not feeling the best. Because it is what it is. All right, you guys want to take this thumbnail with me? What should we, oh shit. What should we do for a thumbnail? I'm thinking I'm going to hold up a handsaw, because for some reason I thought having a handsaw was going to be okay. It wasn't going to be a big deal doing all this stuff. Handsaw was like $15. A power saw or whatever was going to be like $50. So I was like, you know what? I don't need a power tools. I could do a handsaw. Bro, like, what was I thinking? Like, how does this... I'm kind of impressed, to be honest. Look at that. I mean, it's if you look close, don't do that. But it's not bad for a handsaw. I hacked it all the way down, and then I got this like slope. I made relief cuts, and then I did this side to match for the most part. And then when you get the TV out the way, or monitor, you know, it doesn't seem too bad. Like, it's pretty even. I'm pretty proud of myself for a freaking, you know, handsaw. So, anyway, yeah, let's go take this photo. All right, so I'm in the middle of doing laundry, but I just wanted to, this is what I was talking about. All right. That's, yeah, so, I don't know. I think my voice is okay for a second, but this is gonna be a thumbnail. Boy, we're just you know, just getting through it, okay? Learning, realizing what works and what definitely does not work. So I need to close that better. Okay, yeah. So this will wrap up the video, guys. Guess I'll see you in a week. I don't even know why people say that. Like, I'm not gonna see you. You're gonna see me, but I'm not gonna see you. That's kind of creepy, I think. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna put this up before I hurt myself again. Bye, guys.